Hi everyone, I'm back with another recipe for you, another gelato recipe. Since lots of you enjoyed my last video, I decided to make a vegan alternative. And I've been taking a long break from social media, as you might have noticed, but I'm back trying to make something plant-based, and I chose coconut flavor for this recipe. And I have here one main ingredient, which is carob seed flour. And this is very important for the plant-based gelatos. So this is what's gonna be the thickening element in our gelato, since we don't have any egg to work with. And it's a very interesting ingredient. If you want to skip it because it might be difficult to find, then you'll end up with something that is not as smooth as the regular gelato texture. So as usual, I'm using some dextrose. I explained why that is in my last video, so please make sure to go check that out. And because I chose coconut flavor and I love coconut so much, I'm using, of course, coconut milk, as you might have expected, as a lot of vegan recipes call for coconut milk as the milk alternative. And for added flavor, I'm using also some shredded or desiccated coconut in there, but that's optional. And that's really the main thing for this recipe, is just to combine all these ingredients into one pot, bring this to about 60 degrees Celsius or 140 Fahrenheit, and just let it cook. I'm straining the mixture anyway. I do it because of course, the coconut. If I don't want the coconut bits, I want something that is very smooth in texture. So I'm straining those out and any sort of lump that might have formed during the cooking process. So after I basically take it out, pour it into a container, I can cover this with some cling film, some plastic wrap, and try to chill this as quickly as possible in the fridge until it's completely cool. And this is an important step when you're making ice creams. You want to be able to chill completely before you proceed to the churning stage. And this is what I have right here. As always, I highly recommend that you follow the manufacturer's guide to your ice cream machine, because they can differ quite a bit depending on the machine that you have. I have a gelato machine here. I'll add the details in the description box, since everyone was asking me about it in the last video. So yeah, the machine that I have takes about 15 minutes on average to churn to this sort of texture. You can see that it's already kind of consumable. It's very scoopable. But I'm gonna put it in the freezer anyway, just for a firmer consistency. It will take about an hour for me. And do put it in a freezable container that has a lid. So that's why I like to show the texture before I put it in the container, so that you get an idea of roughly how long it will take to completely freeze, because it could take longer for you depending on your ice cream machine. So I'm scooping out here the final product with the consistency that I like, which is not super hard. And one tip that I can give you is to dip your ice cream scoop into hot water and then wipe it with a cloth so that you get the perfect scoop like shown here. This is incredibly smooth, very rich and delicious, very coconutty. I hope that you like this plant-based recipe as an alternative, and thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.